guess I'm gonna go the opposite way home, the way I usually go to get here. Might as well. Alright, mix it up a little. Slightly different routes. So I'm gonna go this way to get there to the parking lot. No one was there. Well, I mean, no customers. Whoever's working was in the back. I don't know if they're talking to me or not, but right after I got back to my bike, someone said something. Probably even me, since it's such a small location. No real need to yell. If they were talking to a coworker, but it could be bigger. I'm not sure since they added the additional PO boxes a while back. Before that, it was just really open, and the whole space was the post office. Now it's condensed because of the additions of the new PO boxes, so that you see them as soon as you walk in. It's kind of like a little room without a door, little area, and you go to the left, and that's where the counters are. But before, you could see there was, since it just randomly became a post office, there was just an open lot, as you will, so you could see everything. There wasn't a back, if I remember correctly, there wasn't a back area. The back area was just behind the counter, not like it is now, or any other actual post offices that were built in mind as a post office, not a conversion. I like going to this one because how close it is to my house. Because even though it's been there for like 5 or 6 years now, 4 years, I don't know, 4 to 3 years, 4 to 6 years, something like that. Not a lot of people use it, oddly, which is weird because there is a lot of houses and apartments adjacent to it in the general vicinity, but I don't know if they forget about it, or if they do know about it or not, or they think it was for one of the TV shows or movies that has filmed right there. Who knows? But usually it's a lot easier to deal with, especially for me, since I typically have prepaid labels, but sometimes I do have to stand in line if the line's long and there isn't a gap to walk to the counter to put it in the cart, or if I have something that doesn't have a prepaid and I have to pay for it, obviously. Decided randomly yesterday, I decided on Wednesday randomly, later in the day, evening time, something like that, to have a buy one get one free sale. But I didn't put any parameters on it, and I said that in the listing, I said you could buy, it doesn't matter, you could buy something cheap and then get your second item that costs more for free, or do the do the expensive one and then get the cheap one free. I don't really care, since usually when I do those kind of things I can get a good decent amount of sales from such. So I like to show my flexibility, but I lucked out with this one that I just took. I sent her a offer for 16, which was the price of the higher price item out of the two she wanted. So I was happy when I got the notification and email saying it was accepted instead of countered or denied. I would have accepted a counter because I need money, but I usually accept them anyways, unless they're super low ball, especially on multiple items. I'm hoping sometime in the near future Poshmark will update the app, since they just, and that's why I had the sale on. They changed it like last month or month before, something like that. And now you can just press a button if you're a seller. I mean, if you're a buyer to the seller, you can, instead of having to put your offer manually, they have a just like if you're a seller, 10%, 20%, or 30%. So what I hope they do eventually is for those that the algorithm picks up the price, and then in parentheses, when they use one of the three options, it shows you how much the buyer gets. And just in general, if they were to put it in manually, do the same thing, because it would be nice. It might not change for some people, but if it said in parentheses buyer's earnings, and then whatever it might be, it might sway people to go up a few dollars if they see after fees, especially if it's super low. I try not to get mad or annoyed, but it can be annoying sometimes when it's obvious they're trying to help themselves to a better deal because of their budget, but you're not really making much on the other side.